I understand what you're saying, White, but can we all agree? I think it's safe to say that the way we started the conversation off of the details we didn't have the rest, obviously. But is it safe to say, based off the only little details we had, nobody was really pushing, oh, I'm for the kids. It was more like, I'm on her side. That nigga should eat dirt. Is it safe to say that? Until we actually heard two sides,
we were always for the
that's
kids.
when we kind of that's when we kind of be like,
the
okay, now
anger, get out of that situation and gave you another scenario. It was always about the kids.
The reason why we even said he should die was because of what he did to the kids. It's the action against the kids that causes the reaction from us. It was always about the children and what happened to the kids. Now, was it a very strong reaction in the beginning? Yes, I agree with that. It was a very strong reaction. And now that we have a different perspective, like you stated in the beginning, Darren, it's always her side, his side, and then somewhere in between, we gonna find the truth, right? But regardless, on both sides, it seems that the truth is that these kids are being abused. And to me, that opens up a bigger question on why the kids aren't, like Marcus said, taken out the home. Regardless, we don't know what's going on. You have one side saying it's the son. You have one side saying it's the father. In the middle is the mom.
I can tell you why the kids ain't being taken out the home.
Why?
Because of the mama.
Because of the mama what? Because
of the mama. Because the mama gets the benefit of the doubt.
In that situation, though.
Because the mama gets the benefit of the doubt in these type of situations. That's how the kids ain't getting snatched out the home.
That's not. So this particular situation, let me just say this, because this is a totally different situation. In the situation I had to handle earlier this year, and I'm trying to be because I don't need this come back on me. Nothing happened either. I reported it. Nothing happened. And I was dumbfounded when I got the information that, they said, oh, he's not in the house anymore. She's not in danger. So I don't know why the laws are the way that they are. I was so clueless.
What you mean? Are you saying nothing happened as far as the kids being taken out the home?
Well, she's not a kid anymore. She's of age, but not of age, but she's a teenager. What
I'm asking is
so basically, I think that anybody who works for defense can probably verify. As long as the immediate danger is not going on at that time, they don't really take the person out. I think that's how that works.
But the issue in this situation is that from the other side's perspective,
that means
there's still immediate danger. You get what I'm saying? Like the other person that they're saying is doing this still lives in the home. So the children are still in danger regardless. Exactly. So I'm kind of dumbfounded on why the children aren't just removed.
It's crazy.
So do you think Sweeney point stand?
At the end of the day, kids are not protected. Whether it be the mom or whatever the situation is, because they need to be protected from the mom. And we see this over and over again. There are women, there are mothers who are just as crazy, have kids, and these kids are not taken out of these situations. Listen, this is my problem. I'm with you, Marcus, because I'm about to log off. I cannot stand this gender war thing to the point where we're so dumbfounded. We ain't trying to protect children here. Like y'all want to be, me say something about women, me say something about men, and my whole focus is these children.
No, the question was
because guess what? At the end of the day, this is an ongoing situation. So if those kids are still with her, and it is her son, and we don't know the situation, because you have to say allegedly because we don't know. That's a problem.
That's the thing. A question was asked. Why aren't the kids being taken out of the home? I just simply answered it. Because of the mother. She's the common denominator here. Because if it was the dad, he's getting kicked out of the home. So why aren't the kids being removed from the home? Because women tend to be given the benefit of the doubt in these type of situations, and it has to be hard cut. No holds bar proof, and she's the protector. She's the one that stands in the way of progress in this situation. Let's assume the son did it. She's the one standing in the way. Why? Because she's blaming the father. So who's getting the benefit of the doubt in this situation? The mother.
Right. So what was the problem in this situation? The court system. Because why is a child allowed to stay in a situation? Y'all not understanding what I'm saying?
The courts have to prove it first. You can't blame the courts. The courts have to see it all the way through before they make a decision. But internally, these people know you know when you're doing the wrong thing, and you know when you're trying to protect your freedom from doing the wrong thing. I mean, that's how the human beings act. But I think the whole reason why she's pushing it on the father is so she can hold on to her kids and move on with her life.
Standing in the way.
I mean, this is a gameplay that I would think women, especially in 2024, given the history, should know that there's women out here that does some of the darndest things just to hold on to their kids or make sure that they get full custody. Like they will go through leaps and bounds, and to sit here and be confused that that's not what's happening it's like all of the content we made on these topics was just in the fucking wind.
I have a question. Does anybody know how old the oldest son is? Her oldest one?
No.
So this is what I was thinking, and I could be wrong. I use the word that Shannon used, allegedly. So if it is allegedly the older son, and if you just kind of, I'm just assuming this is all assumption, and the way the niece described it, it sounds like they got married quickly. She didn't get her way. He filed for divorce. Let's say that it was the son. It seems like, and I don't know if y'all caught the part where the niece said, the oldest son pushed his own little brother down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And he allegedly did, he did this to his younger sisters. I feel like there's a monster brewing in that house.
Mm-hmm.
The question that I would have as a woman is, am I really that hard pressed to pick my lifestyle over my children? Like,
that's an accountability issue that we never got through yet with women.
Like, the way I see it, it doesn't seem, I'm not saying it's not, but if it's not the husband, it seems like the husband was possibly having problems with this older son, perhaps. And if it wasn't him and it was the son, I don't understand. She, like they said, she didn't get her way. It seems like there's like some kind of I don't know. There's like something not being said. Of course, we're not going to know yet, but I'm not sure why this son is still. He already looks like he was displaying
aggressive behavior,
and if he's touching and like that, I mean, I don't even know the correct term because I'm not a psychiatrist, but you're pushing down the stairs, you're aggressive, I mean, that's almost sociopathic.
Mm-hmm.
So now the ladies, can y'all at least agree that, I mean, well, obviously we don't know what's all true yet until it's finished, but we can say there is clear indicators. I mean, because I think me and Coco got disconnected earlier on understanding that a woman will indeed go through certain levels of evil just to, and it can be lying on her kids to be able to get her way.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't even say it's. I'm gonna do y'all a solid. I'm not gonna even say it's a gender thing.
People, period, will do that.
I would just say the reason why I'm saying it's a woman in this situation, because this situation is more of it's more likely a woman do this because a woman is highly likely to get custody anyways. But in any other scenario where it doesn't involve kids in custody, I think any human being would try to protect their own life and means of living, and they would lie.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think that that's definitely something to think about.